Hello YouTube. I was going to talk a little bit about Itzhak Bentov's book, Stalking the Wild Pendulum on the Mechanics of Consciousness. This is a 1977 copyright. You can get this book for less than $5 shipped. And usually when I buy books like this thing has an excellent binding. I can hardly keep the thing open on its own because it's hardly used. And whenever I buy books like this, they're hardly used. I mean, people barely read them. We want to talk a little bit about the successive life cycles and parasites and spirituality and uh, so it starts off here on page 128 in the middle here. Why does nature cause us to operate in the astral plane during our sleep? So when we sleep, we start to hit the alpha brain waves, alpha and omega brain waves, and we start to access the astral level, the dimensions, the higher dimensional frequencies where we're supposed to be at right now. And we're not there. We're all pinned down within these constellation wars, and the story goes that they installed the moon to shut down the stargates. So now we're going through these successive life cycles, and these cycles as we wake up every day and we go to sleep every night. And so when we fall asleep, it's pretty much kind of like the same thing here. We travel into the astral. When we wake up, we come back down in the physical level. We go back up into the astral, and you're supposed to be progressing every time you fall asleep and wake up every day. And I drew this because I always said I want to draw in my book. And, a lot of people are stuck in life, and they fall into certain things, and parasites become attached to their lucid dreaming song lines. And this is more what somebody's successive life cycle is going to look like if they have a parasite attached to them. They're not even going to reach up into these higher levels of realization. They're going to be stuck, and it's more going to flatline, and they're never going to advance. A lot of that, like Itzhak Bentov mentions here, just like when a person dies, he appears to be corresponding to the low level of the astral planes, the slum area, the astral region, the nearest, and its frequent response to the physical. Therefore, the interaction between it and the physical level is easy. Such psychic phenomena such as poltergeists, haunting spooks, a Ouija board personalities, possessing spirits, etc. all belong in this general low-level category. And today I see a lot of people out here, they're playing with crystals and the tarot cards, and they're sleeping with the crystals under their pillows because everybody thinks it's something you should do that helps you, and it really doesn't help you. You want to get out here and you want to feel bliss with Kundalini, and you want to do everything that stimulates Kundalini. Putting crystals under your pillow, you're going the wrong way with it. And a lot of these people in the tarot cards, and those people don't impress me at all with what they can tell me, and a lot of these people can't tell me anything important. So they're going to be their progressive life cycle is going to look like this. It's going to flatline. It's not going to keep going up and up and up, and they're not going to keep evolving with it. They get these astral parasites attached, and they fall asleep and wake up, and it's just they're flatlining every day in the same boring cycle of life. And it won't get you anywhere. You're just spinning tires in the mud. You actually, you want to pick up books like this and actually read and study them. And every kind of book I get like this, the binding is like brand new, because you can tell it was, probably read once and tossed to the side. This is a 1977 book, and I can, I don't want to damage the binding myself, but the binding is in great shape, and I can tell it's barely used. But just wanted to explain to people, this is sort of what it looks like when we throughout this evolutionary process. If you have these parasites attached to you, or whatever, you're following the lies and deception in the media and all the kindergarten talk, or if you just want to gossip all the time at work about everybody else, and you're going to be like a walking zombie. You're not you're not using your brain, your mind, and helping anything in the world, really. So, and people that can sit and have advanced studies and all this stuff, of course, their progressive life cycles are going to look like this. And it's going to keep gradually rising like it should be. It's not going to flatline like I drew here. So it's a lot to think and wonder about. I mean, it's horrible what's going on out here with a lot of people. They don't want to grow up. It's just mostly kindergarten talk. I've said this in other videos. I only have a couple people out here that can actually have intelligent conversations about, and actually have read books by experts and follow experts. And there's just so many people out here faking the funk with spirituality and yoga and everything. And people are like, oh yeah, I do yoga, I go to yoga classes, but they can't tell you anything about anything advanced. So they're flatlined like this. They're not actually, it's not actually a progressive life cycle that, eventually rises up into these higher levels of spiritual awareness and everything. So, alright, just want to talk about that a little bit. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thank you, bye.